This is Irontrader. It is hump day, which means it is crude day. Now, yesterday, the API report came out, and crude had a small build of zero point 0.9 million. Gasoline had a build of 3.8 million. Distillates had a pretty good draw of 1.2 million, and then Cushing had a draw of zero point 0.4 million. So, as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Now we can see here, let me bigger up a little bit here. Okay, so what we have here is we just have this nice sideways action going. But you notice that that 8-day now is clearly above the 21-day and clearly above all your key levels here, your 50, your 200-day, and your 100 SMA here. So this is going to be your key support. This is what you're going to be watching here today. You're sitting at 80.62, which just happens to be lining up here very, very nicely here with 80.62. Okay, so this is what we're watching. This is that neckline off this inverse head and shoulders here. Left shoulder is your head and your right shoulder here. Okay, so this is what we're looking at here on a closing basis. So what we're doing is we're getting into a situation here where as this pushes up, that it's got to either push us up here, or if it's going to break to the downside, then we have all this support here. So let's look at the downside here first, okay? So we want to look at this 80.62. That's key on a closing basis, okay? Now, again, if that's lost, then what we'll do is we'll go to yesterday's low. You're looking at 80.55, and then we'll come right over here. You're looking at 80.23, and then we can come over here to your 100 SMA sitting at 79.78. Right below that, we have 79.56. And then we have your 50-day here at 79.44. If that's all lost here, you have your 78.31. That is your 21 SMA. But you can see here now how it was all the way down, flattened out, and now she's curling right back up here again, looking very, very bullish here. Okay, RSI here looking good, 59, plenty of room to run on the upside. This is still very, very bullish, and your momentum is to the upside. Once you get that green, that's a buy signal. You want to take that up until she rolls back over again, okay, like we had here, where that green goes below the red, and then this is what you get. So for today, that's what we want to watch, is that 80.62, very, very key there on a closing basis. Now, let's just take a look at the upside. Okay, so far today we had a high of 81.63. So you can see where these are all pretty much in here, okay? So 81.79 is going to be next, and then we go to yesterday's high. You're looking at that 81.90 level, okay? So again, right above that, what we're looking here is you're looking at that 81.99. Yesterday we came in within 9 cents of it. Okay, if we get above that, then we have 82.40. That'll be the bottom of that candle, and then we follow the candles all the way up. 83.30, and then we have 83.91, and then we'll have 84.46 here, right there. That's looking very good. Again, we can take this next level, which is basically is going to be 85.64. Rally all the way to the top, that's 87.67, like we had here. Now, when you look at this weekly chart, this is looking really good. Yesterday, it looked like it had kind of a tweezer, but I said top. I just said, but just watch, because you got all the way till Friday. We'll see how this all develops. But you are all above these key levels here now, okay? So you have your 50-day at 79.90. We have that 21-day, 79.93. And then we have your Hondo there at 79.48. But look at this 8 SMA, how nicely this is curling back up, 78.57. So we have a lot of good support here. A lot of good support here, but the key is just watch that 8 SMA here for this to push this up much higher. Now we don't have not even close to being overbought conditions here. Okay, so this is just really, this looks like this wants to just push higher. The key is going to be getting above that 81.79, but really closing above yesterday's high at 81.90. That'll push us higher. But again, we have sideways action, so just trade this range. Look how many days we have a nice sideways. We can make money both directions here. For me, I'm just using the long now because of the seasonality trade. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. So again, just watch yesterday's high, that 81.90. We want to get above that, and then we can go higher and watch that key 8 SMA here, 80.63. We lose that, then we can come right down to all these levels right here, which is, you're looking at your 79 and change level here, okay? Because we have all that, and we have all of this. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas, your daily and your weekly chart, and we are back on Blue Star because we are now in the August contract on these charts. Now I feel comfortable giving you the information. I just hate when you give out information that's old information. You know, it's no good. Okay, so we have good information. Now we're in the old August contract here. Okay, so what do we have here? You can see where we went up here. We've got a high here of now of 2.86 going on here. Okay, so what we're looking for here, on let's say on the upside, is we're going to be looking for the top of this candle. You're looking at 2.91. That's what you're looking for. And then the next level here is we're looking at is 2.948. Let's call it 2.95. Then we can have a 3 flat, and then we have 3.09, 3.13, and then 3.159. That is your big upside. Now you can see we have a nice series of higher highs here and higher lows situation going on here. Very nice. Now on the downside, these are pretty much really tight here. You got 2.798 and you have 2.799. So roughly these are your two key levels of support. It's going to be this 8-day and that 21-day. If that is lost, then what we're going to do is we're going to come right here to the bottom of this candle, 2.72. We can look to this candle here, looking at 2.69, and then we'll have here on 2.67, and then we have 2.63. If that's all lost, then we just go right to the left of the chart, 2.60, 2.57, and then we can come right over here to your 2.47. However, now what's going to be very key is you always want to watch this weekly chart, is this 8 simple moving average. Okay, so you're looking at 2.66. Now this here has to be on a closing basis by Friday. This is what you're looking for. If that's lost, then you got that 50-day rate underneath it, basically at 2.51. Okay, and then you can come down here to your 2.47 level. But realistically, we got to see how this, as long as it can hold, because we had a really nice cross on the 21-day, cross on the 50-day, and we can see how if it can go up. But right now, you got a scenario here of lower high kind of a situations here on your weekly chart. So we got to see how that's all going to shake out here. So realistically for today, we just want to watch that key 21-day. That's 2.799, 2.798. This needs to hold on a closing basis. That's what you're looking for, okay? If it doesn't, we follow the candles all the way down, and then you just look here, 2.69 here, and then we have that 6.7 and then 2.63. These are your key levels here. Upside, what we'll do is we're looking here. You had a high of 2.86, which comes in really much in line here with this 2.87 level. See, that was your resistance. When you have that gap in the fill, even though that is filled, that's going to be resistance there now. And then we just look here to the top of that candle, 2.916, and then right here, basically 2.95. That's your target. So watch that 2.95. That's going to be very key. And then watch that 8-day and watch that 21 SMA here. Now, RSI here, well, we're not really telling you a whole lot of going on here, but you got plenty of room to run both directions. This is still bearish here, okay? Your green over your red. But let's just give this chart here a couple days to shake out because with that contract roll, when it gaps up, just like what we had here, okay? So this was the last when the contract roll here, when she gapped up like this, okay? See, and then it just rounded up very nice. So you always got to watch that. Give it a little time to shake out here. But right now, this is what we got. Natural gas is sitting at 2.81. Actually, when you look at the other contract, it closed out there at 2.68. So this is looking pretty good, but just don't have no opinion. Now, remember, when these contract rolls come in this situation, you know, like your ETFs like UNG, BOIL, or KOLD, there's no effect on them, okay? So if natural gas, say it jumps up, UNG isn't going to jump, BOIL isn't going to jump up, or KOLD, it's not going to do anything, okay? So always just remember that. That's always like on your futures contracts and stuff like that. So never look at that. So you just keep them separately. A lot of times I put them on the chart side by side. You put natural gas and then put UNG, but always trade off of the natural gas chart. The UNG there, it just follows it. So you watch your support and resistance levels on your actual commodity, and then you can trade those accordingly. Okay, I'll be back here at midday trading, and we'll see what natural gas is doing and crude oil is doing, and then we'll throw something else in the old mix. Okay, thanks for watching.